Welcome back to part two. As you can see, the mud is for the most part dry. One thing that I want, or a couple things I want to mention about the mud. Some of you might recall I used to be a makeup artist for Clinique and Estee Lauder and Lancome many moons ago, and it's very rare that you find a product that really works from birth till death. All those skin types, dry, oily combination. This has been the one product that has worked in that way for all of those kinds of people. So just to reiterate, welcome to my bathroom. This is the Bloom Spa Detoxifying Facial Mud Mask. But it also naturally builds collagen. It has right now, like what I love is it's drying is you get that tightening effect, and that gives a natural plumping and collagen injecting, if you will, ingredients from all of the good organic ingredients. And this is a product that's been tried and true. It's been developed over 30 years ago. It's not a new phase. It's not a nutraceutical. These are products that estheticians use in high dollar European spas and spas here, and you can give yourself this luxury at home at a fraction of the cost. It truly is amazing. And one thing I want to also mention, if you suffer with fever blisters, this is wonderful for that. So, and I have a couple family members that have ulceric psoriasis, and it gets in their hair, it gets all on their entire body. This mud is a godsend for them. The mud does not stain your tub. It will leave a residue of dry skin and maybe any oils that you put in with it that wash off. It doesn't stain your washcloths or your towels. If you have a fever blister breakout and you're putting it on your face and then you're lying down and going to bed at night and letting it steep in there overnight, do you want to use your best, most brand new white pillowcases and white towels and washcloths? No, but I've used that. It does wash out, but I just use, my regular stuff, but, maybe don't pick your best of the best, in case you have something that, everyone's water is different. Like if you live in Florida, there's a lot more sulfur in the water. Not everyone's water washes as clean as maybe mine does here in Ohio. So just give it a go and experience it. It really is like fitness for your face because it's drawing out all the impurities. And where I see people, really the best way to wash this off is to put this on and then get in the shower and wash it off. If you've just had your hair colored or bleached, obviously I'm blonde. I also do highlights on my hair a few times a year. Do you want to really soak in a mud mask like that day or the next day? Wait a few days so that the hair follicle, cuticle rather, can close. And I've never had an issue when I soak. I've got like half my head in the tub, and it's never been an issue. So I see people that when I do mud parties like to really rub hard on their face. You want to get your washcloth wet and then just kind of put it there and hold it for a moment. And you'll notice where the skin is going to be red underneath. And it's not red from me rubbing it. It's red from all these healing phytonutrients. And when we not only think of all of the nutrition that's added to the mud, but the mud has all of these incredible plants and animals that have been dead and gone for millennia, literally. And we're able to access that healing in the mud. And it's just incredible that literally from kids that are going through hormonal breakouts to women that or men that are struggling with rosacea, we tend to have a lot of that issue as we're going through menopause. Forgive me while I lean forward so I don't make a mess of myself. But you'll notice this mud creates that plumping effect. Even though I may still have wrinkles from natural aging, my skin is very firm and toned. And I really attribute that to this mud mask. I've used this mask in particular since I was probably 24 or 25. And it just has been a wonderful godsend. It feels so good. You can see that I'm not even using soap. And it just comes right out. If I have any on my hair, it just comes right out. If you had a spot treatment for acne and you went to bed on your pillow, the worst thing that's going to happen is in the morning as it dries, you might get some little dots of the mud as it's dried, but it won't stain. It washes right out, and then just lightly pot dry. So this is my skin freshly from the mud mask, and you'll see that I feel a hair somewhere in there, but you'll see the tone, the smoothness. I got a little extra aggressive with my gua sha today. Some days it just feels so good. You just keep going. So I want you to kind of see the natural glow and the natural shine that comes through. And now watch part 3 to see what I put on my face to seal all the goodness in. And I'm going to clean up a little bit down my nose too. Thanks for watching.